Shall we play a game?
Oh, love to.
Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here. Welcome back to the channel on another Feudal Friday. Did you know both plants and animals need water? So build a well before starting field and pasture construction. Most crops will grow very slowly without water, and animals will die of thirst. Because people don't need water either, right? I don't know.
You're an imbecile.
That seems kind of goofy. All right, we're back in Mirefield. We have 52 people, 45 adults, 6 teenagers, and 1 crumb cruncher. It's early summer of year 17, and we're looking pretty good on the food front. We got 5,600 meat and over 3,500 veggies. We have rebounded from our shortage of firewood and are looking pretty good in that department, so I think we're going to be shifting some labor over to working cast iron and thus increasing the amount of high quality tools we have in the inventory. Plus we still have someone working on clothing. We have tons of stuff to support that. So I think we're going to work on, like I said, building up the tool supply, and we may move a couple of people off of lumber. I don't know. We've got some people in the ore mine though. I just realized that. So that's good. Maybe we can kind of shift a couple more bodies in there, get the amount of ore up. And then we'll probably move them to the stone mine, and then maybe move them into the clay mine, kind of bounce them around a little bit. Try to get these numbers up so we can actually build stuff, because right now we can't build a whole lot with what we got. All right, so last episode we built a scroll right over here. Yay, 6 out of 10. We got a teacher in there too. So our kids are getting educated, which means they will be more productive. So this is going to take a little bit of time to really have an impact on the village. But eventually it will. And that'll be a good thing. Yeah, weather looks kind of crappy right now for summer, doesn't it? All right, so let's see. We've got 6 slots for people to play lumberjack. And we're going to drop that to 2. So now let's see if it balanced it. Let's see if there's one person here. Yep, there's one here. Good. All right, so what that is that one person's working in the sawmill here in the lower part of the village, and one's working here in the lumberjack's lodge in the upper part of the village. Those are feeding firewood into 2 different barns. This barn here has a supply, and then the barn at the base of the down at the low part of the village has a supply. Let's see for this one here. Yep, there you go. So there's the firewood supply. Now, what I will try to do here, once we start getting that number up, we're going to move some over here to this barn. In fact, let's do this. Let's set up a donkey run, because I don't think they have anything better to do at the moment. And they don't. We're going to move firewood right there from this barn here to this barn here. All right, new transport route created. I'm trying to think of how much it'll move at one time. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and hit go here. See if we can at least get out of the schmutzy weather. Now, there's a question mark here. And this is on the Weaver's Workshop. Oh, nobody's in the Weaver's Workshop at the moment. Oh, okay. I think I shifted her over to teaching. So now we got 2 extra people, but again, well, okay, let's put 1 in the mine. Let's put 2 in the mine, because someone just grew up. And then put 1 in the Weaver's Work. Oh, you know what? That goes against what I also said I was going to do, because we're down to 4 tools. Okay, belay that. Give me 1 person back. We're going to put 1 on charcoal production and 1 in the, not 2, 1. And work in the furnace. All right, so then we got 1 person running stuff around. Now, let's see if we've gotten some lumber or firewood moved. Yeah, 160's been moved. That's a pretty good number there. I think I'm going to let them move 1 more load. So let's keep track here and see. So it's 209 now. Of course, we don't know how much people are going to grab to take to their homes. That number will probably change significantly when the donkey makes another run. Here comes the donkey. All right, went down to 129. And as soon as they get that over to the other thing, and then I think they're done. I think we're good. So we're going to pause that. So now we're 240 over here. Yeah. Wow, they moved like 100 a pop. Maybe not quite 100. All right, let's take this, and we are going to cancel that route. So that'll take care of that. And actually, I don't really... Huh. Let me see here. Let's see where the meat is right now, because it's summer. We're going to need to redistribute it. All right, so most of it's up here on the hill. All right, and I imagine there's quite a bit of it down here in the eastern part of the village. That's a pretty good number. There's some hides that could be moved, but the barn's not anywhere near capacity. Now we got 1321 here in the main part of the village. That's not looking too bad. This should only be fish here. Yeah, there's a little bit of meat there. So, since we've got them, all right, so I'd like to see if this will show me to move 3508 to 1321. Yeah. Okay, so that's showing from that barn to this barn. So yeah, we want to go ahead and we'll turn that route back on here and move some of that meat around. All right, donkey, do your thing. 3502. So it's going to keep rolling in. All right. Oh, I didn't collapse this down here, make it smaller. And then we got to do that right there. All right. So we're looking pretty good here. The question that comes to mind is what next? I see a lot of trees growing right over in this area here. I think I want to clear those out. So let's get our gather resources. Go to trees. I'm just going to highlight this area across here. I know this kind of cuts in around the area that Lumberjack's Lodge right here covers. But that will... that'll help pick up the numbers of logs, because that number's kind of low at the moment. And again, we're trying to increase our... Alright, so increase the priority. We'll turn that off, turn this off, turn that off. And now, I'm actually going to take 2 people off of lumberjacking. So that puts them back into the general labor department. And that means they will be the ones who go out and cut down these trees. So, all right, let's see where we are with the meat here. Meat is moving along. That's good. Now, I did watch a video, and I found it interesting what this guy was doing. Okay, summer. Oh, wait. Hold it. Hang on. Let me see real quick, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, the temperature just went back up. Anyway, what I saw him do on the video was during the summer months when, like, the temperature's out of the growing range, like right now, see how apple says 80? All right, they're starting to harvest the apples. But during the warm weather months, he was effectively taking people out of the fields and the orchards and putting them to work elsewhere. I found that interesting. I never knew that. So I guess it's beneficial to reallocate your workforce like that for just like a few months. And see these folks are starting to clear out these fields here. This is gonna be grass, so that'll be hay. And then I think we've got a little field here that's also hay. Yep, we do. All right, so that field we're going to keep in the hay production department. This field down here we're going to convert back over to actually next year we may run this as wheat, because at some point I want to build a mill, a windmill. Let's see how much that's going to cost us. That's going to be under food production, which is here, and then it's over here. This is a big structure. Oh, we've got a lot of materials that would work for this. Oh wait, let me put it where I can see it. That's kind of dumb, huh? Okay, we need a little bit more in the logs department. We need more ore. We're working on both. So we're kind of tight on stone, but for clay and hay we're in good shape. So and then 34 units of labor are needed to build it. So we're not going to build it right now, obviously, because we don't have the materials for it, but that's something that's definitely now a little higher priority as far as, you know, what's on the radar. So we will definitely look at that. The other thing is, all right, so we've got housing for 53, and we've got 52 people. We got someone expecting a baby? Not them. Oh, geez. At this point, you know what? We got huts and houses and stuff everywhere. Well, we don't have huts. We have shacks. There's a shack right here. Ah, they're expecting a baby. All right, very good. So that's an improved shack, so they're in good shape. Do we want to build another house? That is a good question. I don't think we could build it right here. This is that's a resource right there. I'm not sure if that's ore. Let's find out what that is. Collect stone. That's marked for collection, it looks like. It might be ore. Anyway, all right, so let's look at housing, because we want to keep growing the village, right? All right, so small house is right here. And rotate it so that the front door, yeah, there the front door is facing the right way. It could go up here on this corner. Oh, it could go there. It's not a bad location at all. In fact, it could go there and it could face that other path. I'm not sure if I would be able to, let's see, that needs 2 units of terraforming. It's right up against the path. Let's see if we can shift it just a little bit. Nope, can't shift it that far. Right there. And let's see, we've got a couple of people available to build this. You know what? Let's build a house, and then we're going to upgrade it as soon as possible. All right, so we need 2 builders. So we'll put these 2 people on building and rock and roll so we can get her done. We want to get it done by winter, and then we can shift people around and what have you. And then let's see. So the dirt road goes right up, it goes right by the side of the house. Oops, rotated it there. Oh, no, it's going to get dark on me. Crap. Oh, dirty bastard. Okay, we can't put it there. We can put the dirt road there. Good. Oh, okay, so there. We can connect to the path. That'll look cool. All right, very good. So those people's house is a little bit set back off, and that's okay. That looks kind of cool. The back of it still lines up over here, though. Oh, that's, yeah, so the back of it lines up with these. So it actually lines up perfect with these houses. It's the fact that this path, we had to juke it around these rocks and then run it up this way. That works fine. Oh, awesome. Oh, there was a happy accident. Kind of stumbled onto that. All right, let's punch it here. We don't know how our kids are doing. They're growing up. So we have 2 babies now. So I guess those folks. So it's the teenagers who are in school. These folks must have had their baby. Yep. Ellie's. L's? Hey, Michaela just grew up and is ready to work. Right? Drive the... Oh, building... What building's almost full? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Full stop. You know what we did? I took my eye off the ball for a minute. Wait a minute. No, I didn't. How's that almost full? I mean, it is almost full. Okay. So, we're moving... Aren't we moving meat? We need to check. We need to move meat and hides down. We don't even need to move hides there. We need to move hides here. This is where I want the hides. Gosh, we got a lot of hides, too. We may have to spread them out a little bit. This guy. Yeah, he's still running. Boy, they're bringing in the meat, aren't they? Look at 5,600 meat. That's awesome. Keep bringing it in, then. We got other barns to put it in. That's fine. We may actually build another barn over here to kind of serve this house. They're not terribly far from here, though. So I'm not really fussed about that. Okay, so this house is under construction. You know how this goes. We want to watch this so that as it goes through the construction process, we want to make sure that we pause it immediately when it hits like completion. All right, here it's almost there. We're going to slow it down a little bit. We're getting to 5 out of 6 units of labor. There's 5 out of 6. We'll slow it down to 2 times. Because the second it's done, we're going to pause and we're going to upgrade it. Almost done. Getting close. Closing time at the house. And presto. And presto. Oh, come on. Do our home builders go take a break? Come on, guys. There's no union in this village. You have to work. Go work. You can have a snack, but finish the house, damn it. Let's go. All right, we got the fields getting cleared out. Temperature's starting to drop now. This is good. Although I see people walking across an area where there's no road. I'm going to start extending those roads out into the wilderness a little bit. Hopefully the people will use them and that'll make it more efficient. And of course now we get an autosave. All right, looks like the builder's back on the job. Let's see here. And wait, nope. Presto! All right, there we go. We paused just in time. Nobody's moved in yet. Haha. So we're going to upgrade. Now we need 3 people to do the upgrade, and we want to get this done because it's early fall. So we're going to shift. Oh, wait, we got people who have grown up. That's right. Let's move them into the building. Good. Get busy, Michaela. No, don't smirk at me like that. You got a job to do. Go do it. Everybody works. Everybody fights. No one quits. If you do, I'll shoot you myself. What movie is that from? All right, this one's showing pretty close to full. Oh, there's some clothing that's been moved up there. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I shifted clothing up there. I suppose at some point I'll need to shift tools up there, too. Now, here's a question. I guess the answer is no. I was wondering if we could upgrade the blacksmith shop, but it seems that we cannot. Okay, so the next thing is we had, I'd kind of contemplated maybe getting rid of this lumberjack's lodge since we have a sawmill right next to it. And we have another lumberjack's lodge up on the hill. The purpose being to create more space right in this area here to make. Oh, you know what? No, I know what we'll do. Belay that order. This guy is good. There's lots of space next to him. So what we'll do, as soon as that house is done, we're going to upgrade this guy. Oh, upgrade started. Okay, good. We're going to upgrade this lumberjack's lodge to a sawmill. Then we're going to demolish this sawmill and build a new blacksmith shop in its place. That will give us more production in the blacksmith department. All right. Oh, we're at 2 times speed. That ain't getting us anywhere fast, is it? Dang it. Let's go 10 times. Plus, we need these trees cut down here, folks. Well, we got lots of firewood, though. That's good. Early fall. Listen, and again, strategic thinking here. It's early fall. This is the time to be making sure your people are bringing in the crops so they leave less in the fields. I mean, this one's been cleaned out. Hell, look at that. It's done. There's 200 left in this one, but they're bringing that in. They should get all that in successfully. Apples grow fast, though, so that's the trick there. You should get 2 harvests, really, a year from apples. You do with flax, and it grows fast. So this field here now is done, and they're seeding. I'm gonna have them clear this out and then change it to flax. We'll stay on the clothing production at least another year. You know what? No. Let's go ahead and go with the wheat and see what we can do with that. All right, Andes is grown up, is ready to work. All right, you guys, here's what you're going to do. Oh, the house is done. Hooray. And the storm moves in. Okay, so people are they're going to get their firewood and their food, and they should have plenty of that right here around the corner. Right here. Yep. Good show. So there's plenty of food right there, close available. All right. So you just saw the thunder and lightning, right? Here's the justification for why I turned off disasters at the beginning of this. So I'm watching a video from Sky Storm, and he's building the castle. He's doing all that stuff, right? So he's focused on his castle building, and then I'm watching the screen. Bing, bing. The little bing goes off. There's an alert. A tornado has been spotted near your village. Well, okay, except the tornado goes through his village, and it hits. He's working on one particular part, like at the keep or this bridge across the moat he's created. He's focused in on this one area, okay? And over the course of the time he's focused in this one area, and this is like a 1-hour episode on his channel, right? And it's Sky, S-K-Y-E, Storm, S-T-O-R-M-E. Anyway, 3, not 1, but later, another tornado spotted near the village, and then another tornado was spotted near the village. All 3 of them went right through that same area on his screen. It's like the tornado, it's like the stupid game says, oh, you're ignoring the fact there's a tornado, huh? Let me show you there's a tornado, and zoom, it goes right across the area where you're looking. That's stupid as hell. Unless he built his castle in Moore, Oklahoma, USA, there's no way 3 tornadoes are going to go right across the same place. There's no way 3 tornadoes are going to hit the village in consecutive months or years, which is effectively what happened, I think. Is it basically 3 of them went right through the village. And now, you did see some damage done to one of the buildings, and the people will go repair the buildings and what have you. But I just think that's dumb as hell. So until they fix that, I ain't playing with disaster. Every time a storm came in, a building got set on fire by lightning. All right? He had people getting the plague. I understand that. They get the plague or they get rabies. So it forced him to build a herbalist hut and a... what are they? Wait. Here they are. Herbalist hut where you go collect herbs, and a healer's shop. I get that. That's okay. But the storms and the tornadoes and that's I call BS. So, yeah, I'm out on that idea. Oh, hey, here we go. Here's what we can do. We got people that's grown up now, too. They don't really have anything to do. All right, so we got 3 people. Now we got 6. All right, so we're going to do 2 things. Well, I think so. I start talking and then I correct myself. All right, so we've got, here's the road over here by this house. And here's a hunter's cabin, right? Hunting cabin. And it's fully staffed. So we've got 3 hunting cabins on the perimeter, right? We've got this one here, and you can see the perimeter lit up in yellow. So it covers out to the beach, so nothing sneaks by. Although stuff was still managing to sneak by, which is why I went ahead and put a hunting cabin back kind of in the village. I think it's like right here. It's somewhere in here. Oh, that's the orchard. It's a little above that. Oh, there it is. It's right here. So there's the one that's in the village. There's only one person assigned to that one. And then there's another one up here-ish. Yeah, okay, so there's Brynhilde and there's Reuben and Felf 3, whatever their name is, right? And they work out of the hunting cabin right here, all right? So that covers that area. And then there's one more over here. And it's right in line, I think, right there. Okay, that's the shack. It's next to the shack. It's right here. Yeah, there it is. So that covers this end of the village, East End. We'll call this East End. And then this is the low part of the village down here by the waterfront. And then this is the hill section. And then this will be kind of the west end when we get to that. Anyway, what I'm looking at is building another... let's actually run it forward here so we get the lights back up. Because I want to extend that road and then move the Lumberjacks Lodge over here. Which, ooh, that's going to lower the efficiency of it just a little bit because it's farther from the warehouse. But, all right, look, people cleared the trees out too. That helps us see. Once the stupid fog goes away. Foggy day here in Mirefield. Okay, so let's see. Maybe there's a more. Oh, here we go. Here's an idea. Let's do this. Okay, so that road runs right there. Let's extend this road out. Grab that. Grab this, and we'll just move this. Yeah, there's the road. That's a double wide road. That's a good show. Wait a minute. It's, well, okay, it's single there. All right, so let's go this way. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. All right, we're going to run this way over here. Well, I say that. Okay, I want to make sure I'm running it straight. Yeah, let's run it way over there. And our laborers will come out and beat the road down for us. So we'll run this down over here like this. There we go. That's the end of the road. Yeah. See, we know it's the end of the road because there the square is white. There the square is green. So that's white is where you've already put road. Green is where you have not. Okay. And red means you can't put road there at all. All right. So we'll run the road down there. And I think it'll be better. Actually, even if we go maybe a little bit further with it. So let me get to the end of the road, right here. Go about another 10, 15 tiles out. Let's go out to there. And then, yeah, that'll be the spot right there. Go out there, let's check it. There's the end, right, yeah, there. Okay, good. So we'll build that road, and what I'm going to do is extend or move that Lumberjacks Lodge, I believe. So we'll build it, or excuse me, the Forester's Lodge. All right. We're going to put the Forester's Lodge over here on the road. Kind of a little flat area over here. It's kind of a nice little spot, I think. We've got space for the Shoot. Now, of course, I can't see the bloody path now because it had to get dark on me. All right, so it's fall. The temperature's, imagine this, falling. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Let's get a little tighter, a little tighter, a little tighter. Nope, not that tight. See if I can get one square this way and eke it over just a little bit. There we go, right there. Boom. Okay, so now let's pause, and we're going to get 2 people on construction. So they'll get that built. All right, how are we looking here? 305 logs, 101 stone. We've got the ore count coming up. We've got clay. Oh, you know what? I bet the orchards are clear. Let's go take a quick look at the orchards here. And because we know this one's clear, right? This one still has apples. That should be gathered immediately. I'll pick up a little bit. I mean, geez, we got 5,000 veggies, 1,400 apples, and 6,000 meat. We are not going hungry. This is a good thing. Okay, and then we've got space for something right here. And we got space for a little something right kind of here. That's a small space, though. Wow. I don't know if we can squeeze something in there, or if even really if we even want to. And then we've got tons of hay. We know this is grass. All right, so let's get this gathered up, and then we're going to take this field out of play. We know our donkeys are not eating oats because that number stayed steady. So I think if the donkeys are eating anything, they're eating hay or grass. If they're eating anything, I mean, if they're eating anything, we have to provide. Let me put it that way. All right, so this barn's looking pretty good. We're down to 2,500 meat here, which means we got tons elsewhere. That's great. This barn's 850. That could use more. This barn here is the primary. That's 2,500. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll take this caravan route here. All right. And I think we will... Okay, let's do this. Let's pause that one, right? Then we'll create a new one that says take meat from here over to here. There we go. And that will get that moving. Now, the other thing we can do is designate these trees to be... Oh, you know what? Our lumberjacks should be able to handle most of that. Let's see. If I click. There's the green arc. Okay, see the green line flashing around here? That's the arc that they have, the radius they have access to. They should be able to get these trees over in here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and highlight them anyway. They're set up to be cutting. Oh, I've only got two people doing forestry right now, so that makes sense of why they're not really bringing in a ton. Oh, you know what? Let's do this too. Let's go ahead and go to all resources. Let's kind of clear this area out over here. Oh, there's even some hay. Not that we need it. All right. So now there's 4 people doing 4 people doing that work. 2 people are building the new lumberjacks lodge, or the foresters lodge. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So that means what we need to do is get a couple people real quick, because we're going into fall. When you go into cold weather months, this is where I like to do upgrades and get people working like in the mines and stuff. All right, we're going to upgrade this. And we got plenty of materials for it, so go. Do that. Let's turn that into a sawmill. And that will set us up. Now we need a couple more people here. We got the people to spare. Let's do that. Our tool numbers are slowly coming up. Our people are building the road over there by that new Forester's Lodge. and they're moving the stuff over there. So I also want to make sure that, let me pause this real quick. All right, they're about done with it. And once they're done building that, we're going to have them put in a couple of lamps here next to it. Like that. And like that. There we go. Okay. Builders can get to that when they get to that, but that's just going to make it easier to find. Turn decorations off, lamps is off, punch it, Chewy. All right. The builders who are working on that will then go work. Oh, Hendrix is grown up and is ready to work. Fantastic. And it's showing 7 people needed, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, now see we're down to 5. So the Lumberjacks Lodge is complete. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to shift this lumberjack. And they're in planting. I'm going to shift them out of here. And then eventually we'll take this building down. We may, I don't know, I may leave it there for a bit. All right, let's get this one. We can go ahead and put one of these extra people into, oh, it's 30 degrees, it snowed. All right, good, the fields are shut down. So now we need to reallocate our workers. This area over here, I'm going to have them go ahead and actually stay on chopping, yes. Cut down trees, eat your lunch, and all that good stuff. All right, now we got people freed up here. Let me move this. I don't know about you. I'm just kind of finicky. There's one little view. I kind of like looking this one direction. All right, we have nobody gathering. We have 10 hunters. We're done in the fields. Or the gardeners are done and the farmers are done. That gives us 14 people. We're going to max out there. And we're going to shift to 5 and 5. And that leaves us 2 people running stuff around and also gathering those trees. And then we've got 5 people doing building. And of course, oh, Trinity. Oh, so sad. So sad to lose you. You were a great member of the village. You will be remembered forever. And life goes on. Okay, so we had our moment of silence for Trinity there. Her body's being torched. She's keeping people warm right now. She burns in the funeral pyre. Okay, now the only other thing I want to make sure we do here real quick. I think we already checked this, but let's check it one more time. All right, we're going to set this up for wheat next year. And then this field up here, we don't need grass next year. I don't think we're going to need flax. I'm not terribly fussed if we need flax. You know what? We'll put that on wheat production too. Why not? Okay. All right, so things are moving along. We're doing stuff. Okay, they're upgrading. All right, good. We got the upgrades underway here for the sawmill. This is cool. How are we looking? Firewood looks good. 7 of 18 units of labor. It's fantastic. We are rolling. Now, as soon as those 2 lampposts get done, that should free us up 2 people here. And notice we're down to 1 person running stuff around, 1 laborer, because Trinity passed, so somebody immediately took her spot in fish farms. So here, as soon as those lampposts get done, which I am not sure what's taking so bloody long, but that's okay. Oh, there's 1 complete, so we can free up 1 person. The other one should be done here pretty quick. And that'll free up another person. A baby's been born. There we go. Trinity 2.0. And oh, we should be getting quite a few babies being born because we added enough space for 6 new citizens. We lost one, so that baby's gonna make up for it. All right, here we go. All right, so there's that. Let's pause here for a second. Ah, damn, Brynhild died. Oh, there's another one of our original members, or like first generation people. Okay, so here in the sawmill, we are going to, okay, this sawmill here we're going to take out of business. We're going to shut you down. So nobody's working there. And then we're going to set that up for demolition. Okay, so that will take care of the sawmill. We got to put a couple people on that. That'll take some work. It'd be nice if we got the resources back for it. Okay, now nobody is assigned here right now. I'm not sure why. Oh, you know what? Because the second lumberjack went over here, right? So what we do here is we drop this number to 1, and then that one lumberjack will go back over to the other building. We'll set it up where it can handle 3. There's a wolf running around, or somebody's got a pet dog or something. Brynhild, you will be remembered. Thank you for your service. Okay. There's our sawmill being dismantled. This is good. Firewood is being worked here. See, so now we got somebody working firewood. So you can do that to move people around the village. Tool production is going kind of slow, which is part of the reason why we're going to put in a second blacksmith shop. And this should be done here pretty quick as we get into winter. Oh, well, okay, I thought that. We're only halfway there. Let's see here. We're going to get this done and get to early spring, I think, and then call it an episode. Now we're getting our sawmill dismantled. And then we're going to look at building a new blacksmith shop. We may need to build a path there too. All right, it's done. Very good. Building's been destroyed. Oh, you know what? I think I've got this turned the wrong way. Oh, no, it's not. Well, there's no turning it the wrong way. It's in good shape. The ramp goes right here. Let's check and see if we can lay some path right up to the edge of that. Just simply because it will look cool. It looks like we can. Oh, because the path is here, right? Yeah, that's white. Okay, so we'll do dirt road there, and dirt road there, and dirt road here, and get that done. Okay, so that said, where are we going? I don't think we really have room for much other than what I intended to put there, which is another blacksmith shop, which is that right there. All right, so we're going to rotate it. And boom. Get busy. Say we need 4 people for that. Now we got people. Now we got babies being born. This is good. Oh, that's not the sawmill that is saying. Okay, hold on. Little bit hinky here. We are rolling in the logs, which is good. We're going to put another person on firewood, though. I know we're in late winter and the temperature's... Wow, the temperature's coming up. Oh, there it dropped down again. Okay, I was about to say, don't be surprised if we don't get a quick cold snap here at the end. Well, speaking of cold snap, we had one here in Dallas the last couple of days. Woo! It was like down in the 20s Fahrenheit. All right, so pretty soon we are going to get the thaw. We've done pretty good here, picking up our numbers. And let's see how this blacksmith shop construction's coming along. Nope. Hey, Abdul. All right, so all the logs are there. Most of the half of the ore is there. All the clay is there. So you need hay. Okay, here comes the thaw. Oh, a child died during birth. That's a bummer. All right. We're going to take folks off of clay. All right, we're up to 35 degrees. This is good. We need to get the fields planted and get everything tended to. Okay, so everybody out of the mines. Wait, we're going to leave the stone miners in there for now. I'll reduce that number in just a minute. Let's make sure we get our 5 people in the orchards. We need 7 here. There's 4. You know what? We're going to take, because I really want to gather more stone. We're not going to run this field this year. We don't need the wheat that bad. So that will clear that up. Then the question is, do we really need wheat down here? You know what? I don't think so. I think we're going to keep this field out of commission for this year. And that way we can keep the labor force really focused on, there we go. We have the fields and the orchards fully staffed with that adjustment. And we still got a full complement of people in the stone quarry, which is what we need. Until the farmer died in an accident. Then that screws everything up. All right, we're not in a rush on that blacksmith shop, so we'll take someone out of that. And that way we've got somebody going. Okay, so we got another blacksmith shop under construction. We upgraded the Lumberjacks Lodge to a sawmill. And you know what? We will probably look to do that up here as well. Let me look at what the upgrade cost is again. I mean, it's going to cost a bunch of logs. We don't... 170 logs, 70 stone, 40 ore, 40 hay, and 18 units of labor. We've got tons of hay. We've got a good amount of ore. We've got plenty to do this with. We're just not going to do it right now. It just makes your preparation of firewood a little more efficient. So, yeah, it does like 3 firewood in 1.3 minutes, whereas the sawmill does 3 every 1 minute. Okay, so a sawmill is more efficient to have. So we'll upgrade it eventually, just not right now. But anyway, so we extended the road. We built a new Forester's Lodge, which they have, you can see, has clearly done their job well. They have cleared this place out over here. Yeah, see, they've cleared most of this out. So we're going to shift them back into planting mode and let them plant. And then over here, this guy's done pretty much the same thing. There's only one person over here. So we're going to put them in planting mode, take them out of cutting mode. We've got lots of logs to work on processing. And so for now, I actually think I'm going to drop this down 1. And that's going to give us one person who's kind of like, what do you want me to do? And well, wait a minute. Let me look. So we have 3 people working in the profession. Do we have anybody working here? No. So that, and there's that's so tight to this. I mean, to this one over here, but I can't pull the view back any further. I think what we're going to be able to do, as soon as we finish that upgrade, that blacksmith shop, we're going to tear this one down. And that will get that taken care of. So we built this new Lumberjacks Lodge, and are working some upgrades. We lost Trinity, we lost Broomhild, and we just lost Hannah, whatever, in an accident. Oh, we built a new house too. So we've added people to the village, and so this is good. We're pushing up our number of villagers. 59 is now the max, and of course, if Tegan now dies, Jiminy Christmas, we're going through a death cycle here. So with the babies growing up, we just had several teenagers come of age. We'll have a couple more come of age here pretty soon. And then we got 6 babies in the pipeline, so we're going to stay pretty balanced. So for now, we've got, 55 people and 59 places for people to sleep. So this will work for now. I'm just still baffled on this forestry thing. Okay, there's one person working here. Oh, wait a minute. Am I a doofus? Just say I'm a doofus if I'm a doofus. Isn't there one more over here? Did I not? I thought I put... Okay. There's a hunter's cabin. Wait, or is it out here somewhere? Or do I still have 2 people assigned over here? What is going on? There's the answer. Okay, so we don't want 2 assigned here. So we knock that down to 1. And then we can actually take 1 person out of the profession. And that shifts them over to general. Actually, they'll probably take over the fish farming, since Tegan passed. Okay, cool. Well, while we still have the decent weather, let's pause there and call it an episode, shall we? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you may have learned something you didn't know about Life is Feudal Forest Village, now available on Steam. Link in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, or constructive criticism, that's welcome in the comment section below as well. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give us a like. Tell your friends about us. Share the video. Let people know about Life is Feudal Forest Village. Fun game, pretty chill, pretty relaxing. And subscribe to the channel for more great content coming soon. We appreciate you coming on board. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, week, whatever it is. And we will catch you next time. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.